You said I did nothing wrong, but somehow you still left. You said I gave you everything, but you needed something else. I searched my heart for answers, for where I failed to be. The one you choose forever, the one you'd always keep. Was I too quiet? Did I love too deep? Or did I give you all of me when you didn't want to keep? Maybe I wasn't enough to make you want to stay. Maybe my love was too much in all the wrong ways. I gave you every piece of me, every breath, every touch. But maybe in the end, I just wasn't enough. I still replay our memories like the proof I mattered. But if I meant so much to you, what did we shatter? You moved on like it was easy, like we were just a phase, while I'm stuck inside the moment you walked away. Did you ever hesitate? Did your heart ever fight? Or were you already gone long before that night? Maybe I wasn't enough to make you turn around. Maybe my forever wasn't what you found. I held you like you were my world, like I never let you fall. But maybe in your story, I wasn't needed at all. If loving you was wrong, why did it feel so right? Why do I still reach for you in the middle of the night? I would have changed anything if you had asked me to, but you never gave me the chance to fight for you. Maybe I wasn't enough, but I loved you completely. I stayed when it hurt, I stayed even when you left me. If someday you missed the way I held you when it got rough, just know I gave you everything, even if I wasn't enough. I hope one day I'll be enough for someone who never lets me go. You used to call me late at night just to hear me breathe. Now the silence in my phone feels heavier than sleep. We used to talk about forever like it wasn't far away. Now forever sound like something you were too afraid to say. I felt you drifting slowly, but I held on anyway. I kept pretending nothing changed while you were pulling away. You loved me less each day, and I loved you more. I kept trying to fix us while you walked toward the door. I saw it in your tired eyes, in the way you stopped my name. You I memorized your favorite songs, the way you liked your coffee. But you forgot the little things that always meant so much to me. You stopped saying I miss you, stopped reaching for my hand, and I kept standing next to you like I didn't understand. Maybe I was too afraid to ask you what was true, because deep inside my heart I knew I was losing you. You love me less each day, like fading summer light. I kept holding on to hope while you gave up the fight. You said nothing was wrong, but everything had changed. You love me less each day, and I'm the one who stayed. Tell me, when did I become just someone you used to know? When did I can't live without you turn into letting go? Was I the only one still believing in us? Or was I just too blind to see you'd had enough? And love me less each day, and I felt it in my chest, like a slow goodbye I didn't want to accept. I gave you all my heart, you gave me half at best. You love me less each day, and I loved you with what was meant. Oh, I wish I had loved myself the way I loved you. I remember how you held my hand, like you were scared to lose me. But now I see the truth in it. You were just passing through me. I built a home inside your heart, or at least I thought I did. But I was just a chapter you were ready to outlive. You said forever softly, like it was safe to say, but forever only meant until you found another way. I was never the one, and just the one who stayed, and just the one who loved too hard while you slowly walked away. I was never the dream you were wishing for at night. I was just the comfort before you found your light. I was never the one, and just the one who tried. You looked at me like I was home, but your eyes were somewhere else. I should have known the truth back then. You were choosing someone else. I gave you every broken piece I never showed before, but you were already halfway out when I was giving more. I mistook your silence for something deep and true, but silence was just distance growing between me and you. I was never the one, just the one who cared, just the one who stayed awake when you weren't even there. I was never the future you were planning in your mind. I was just a safe place you were ready to leave behind. I was never the one, and just the one who cried. Whoa. Already gone. You didn't break my heart loudly, you didn't even shout. You just slowly stopped choosing me, and that's how I found out I was never the one. And that's the hardest part, knowing I gave you everything and still lost your heart. If I wasn't your forever, why did you let me believe I was never the one? But you were everything to me. I was never the one, but I would have been. If I meant anything, you said my name so gently, like it mattered in your hands. But when the world pulled at you, you let go without a glance. I stayed up with your shadows, learning all your fears. But when I needed saving, you disappeared. Was I just a quiet place you went when you felt alone? Was I just the in-between before you found your home? If I meant anything, why was I so easy to leave? Why did you promise forever with something you didn't believe? I gave you all my fragile parts, every truth I couldn't hide. If I meant anything, why am I the one who cried? You held me like I mattered, like I was more than just a phase. But love shouldn't feel temporary, like it's counting down the days. I replay every memory, searching for a sign. Was I just filling empty space until you found someone better than mine? Tell me when it started fading, tell me when you knew. Was I loving you too deeply while you were You wouldn't have let me break without catching me at all. I would have been your always, not just someone passing through. If I meant anything, why didn't I mean enough to you? If I meant anything, why does it feel like I meant nothing at all?